Alright, today is going to be a very special day. I'm going to be trying some old games, MLP games that I haven't played in ages. Starting with this gem, My Little Pony Magic Princess. Going through it kind of fast, just because, I don't want it to take forever to go through everything. Just taking a look at some special ponies that I happen to collect. As you can see, I have a pretty good progress on here. I haven't played in a long time, but I did have an old progress. I may as well just go through and show you all my towns real quick. This is Sweet Apple Acre, Everfree Forest. Yeah, you can't really build here, so it's kind of worthless. Canterlot. Canterlot's not bad. I'm still not crazy about it. Now we're gonna play some good old-fashioned mini games. The Crystal Mine to start. If you know, you know. Look at this monster! I can't believe I left that as the pony I was gonna play as. Alright, now we're gonna go through. It's a pretty simple game. You basically just have to jump over obstacles, try to get as many coins as you can, try to get as many points as you can, and it gets to the point where you kind of have to pay to keep going. So, once I crash, I'm just gonna... Oh, there we go, I crashed. So, now, next, I'm going to quickly head over to the Equestria Girls game, which is a good one, by the way. Like, probably the best game in here. Unfortunately, they didn't add any songs past the first movie, but we're gonna do Cafeteria Song, which is one of the best songs in the show. So, of course they want me to pay for a Twilight Sparkle outfit. Not with real money, but still kind of annoying. Alright, Cafeteria Song. Start with this goopy little dance that I don't think they did in the movie. And I mean, if you listen close to the song, you can tell they totally chopped it up for the sake of the app. But, wow, I can't believe I'm actually doing okay, considering I haven't played in ages, and ages, and ages. The orange ones are the most annoying, because you have to keep tapping. I don't know how far I'm gonna make it. Hopefully I can make it till the end. I'm not really sure. So far, I mean, this game isn't as fun as I remember it. I feel like you just think games are better when you're younger. I don't know. It's not that bad. Definitely not the worst game we're going to be playing today. At least this one has some different options of what you can do. And also, I'm sorry about how bad the video looks, like with the cropping and everything. Unfortunately, I can't crop it so that it looks nice. It's just unfortunate. It's just the way it is. I'm not a perfect polished channel anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. So yeah, we're just gonna finish off this song, or what they show of the song. Obviously, we know this is the whole song. But, once we finish this, I'm gonna go over to the next app. Let's see, can I make it till the... Oh, are you kidding me? Just as I was about to say, can I make it till the end, I lost my streak. Alright, moving on to My Little Pony. What's this game called? I forget what this one's called. It's like Party something. Explore Equestria. I can't remember. But basically, Spike is blabbing a lot. Shut up, Spike! Okay. Basically, you just have to go to parties that the ponies are hosting. It's not that impressive. So, you can, in this game, you can scan the ponies that have scan codes on them, like that, and then they put it in the game. I have a few with that code that you can scan, but I don't feel like digging them out right now. It's basically just go through a bunch of steps, and if I remember this part correctly, I just have to keep feeding the guests until it lets me go on to the next part, which is annoying. Yeah, want some more cake? I mean, how much cake can you guys possibly eat? Okay, moving on. Okay, finally, we can go on to the game. I'm playing as Princess Luna, obviously. And this game's pretty easy to win. I mean, just watch me zap all their balloons. I'm just gonna zap all their balloons real quick. I mean, these NPCs don't even try in this app. So let me just zap all their balloons real quick. Just give me a minute, shouldn't take that long. And Princess Luna's the most powerful one here anyway, so... Okay, game's over. I wonder who won. It's a real mystery. I wonder who won this game. Oh, haha. Aw, shucks. You shouldn't have. I'm the winner, big shock. And, well, the last part of the party is I have to take a picture of myself, which I obviously can't show. So, moving on to the next one, let's start with this Budge logo, which I remember. Budge! Okay, this app is free to try, blah blah blah. You get this cutscene, which I'm not even. I feel like the storyline for this game wasn't even in the show. Like, not exactly like this. So basically, a villain's being bad. So the main six, of course, are the only ponies capable of doing anything about it. So now I've got this super long tutorial, which, of course, I'm going to go through it fast, because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long.
Obviously, I remember a lot of these games being much more fun than they are. I don't know why. Alright, well, the tutorial's pretty much over now. I guess just have to fly Fluttershy around. I don't know. I feel like they could have given her a better power-up than this. Alright then. Oh, come on, enough with the guidance. Alright, let's make her shake a little bit. Whee! Alright, jumpity jumpity jump. And that concludes the level. Now, obviously, there's still a ton of levels. I mean, if you just look at this map, there's just so much going on here. Yeah, they take the color out of the map, and then every single building, it turns into a level. Like, that's a level, and every single one's a level. I'm obviously not going to do all of that, so we're going to move on to the next game. This one's called My Little Pony Harmony Quest. We've got another Budge intro. Eat Budge. Alright, it's free to try. That's good. Harmony Quest. Again, sorry about the cropping. It shouldn't matter too much once I actually start the game. So in this game, you have to collect a bunch of mirror shards and stuff. And you'll see the mirror later on. But basically, you have to complete every level so that you fill in all the mirror shards. And then, I guess you get some kind of prize. I don't really know. I've never made it to the end because you have to pay to get to the end. Of course. Gotta sell things. So, now I gotta chase after this changeling. Every single level kind of has a formula like this. Like, you pick a few ponies, you run, get past obstacles, all to get that shard. In this level, we're going after a shard that looks like a basket of apples, which is very fitting since we've Applejack. And, oh, there's another changeling. So we've got to throw rocks at him. Hey, that's a little violent. Alright, let's run. I'm kidding, by the way. It wasn't really that violent. And run. Alright, we're almost there. Are you serious? They got stopped by a hay bale? There's space to go around it. Come on. This is ridiculous. But I guess we have to collect carrots now. Seriously? So Granny Smith can make supper? As if they don't have a carrot farm just up the hill from Sweet Apple Acres? And we're still... Are you serious, dude? Alright. We all know that Applejack cannot go around walls or anything, so we have to go through. So, this is just the way it is. Let's keep going. Run. Finally, they started running. Yeah, I wish I was more of an interesting talker, but I'm just gonna keep rambling until this video's over. So, kick. If I think of anything interesting to say, I will say it. Now we've got the second carrot. Oh, Granny Smith. I hope she's got a smile on her little old visage now. Alright, keep running. And we finally got him. So now we're gonna kick him until he gives up his precious shard, which really isn't his, by the way. And then they take the shard and they fuse it into the window. Like that. See all the white spots? Those are all places where shards have to go. So, that's it for Harmony Quest. This is probably one of the better games so far. So, next one.
And here we have another lovely Budge intro. This one is called Pocket Ponies. And it's kind of like A pinball game. Oh, save data! You guys, it's like an old account. Alright. Apparently we've gotten old progress, so that's good. We don't have to start at the beginning. I'm gonna say I do like the way this game looks. I like the way the character moves, the way the buildings look. Let's just play this level. You'll see how it works. You basically just try to shoot down the bad guys before they get to your character. Rarity is the only figurine at a high enough level to play, so if I only have one character to play as, I'm probably not gonna win. So you see how it works. Basically just have to hit them all, hit all the characters, and Rarity has level 5 projectiles, which means she shoots 5 projectiles at once. So that makes it really easy to... Oh. Yeah, my game kind of ended. I cut it off early. We're gonna play Diamond TR level instead. No, I cut the last level off early, just because, you know, I didn't win, and I didn't want to waste time with a level that I lost. So, we've got an 80s Pinkie Pie, a Rarity, and a Trixie selected for this level. And I have beat this level before, but I picked it again just because I wanted to pick a level I knew I could beat. For the sake of the video, I think we might win. And once again, I think it's... yeah, never mind. I was just about to start rambling. By the way, I did play all of these games before. Like a long time ago, I played all of these. Like this is pretty much all I would play for a really long time with these MLP games. So, I might be a little rusty. I haven't played some of these in ages. So, yeah, I might lose this level. But I think, oh, that was the end of it. Never mind. Alright, so I guess we earned some XP for each figurine. And I think that's it. Moving on. Yeah, like I said before, I like the way this game looks. It's just really cool. And I kind of wish I hadn't picked Silverstream as my roleplay character, though. I never really liked Silverstream as a character, so I don't know why I chose her. If I'd been in my right mind, I would have picked Ocellus. But anyway, on to the next game, which is MLP. I think it's called Color by Magic. We have a fourth lovely Budge intro. Budge did some good MLP games. We got this intro, and basically just color by number, except it's not by number. You have to restore the castle. Alright, let's rebuild it together, make it the official museum of friendship. I have a new spell that will help. It needs the magic of a powerful memory to activate. So, yeah, you basically you tap the star, and then you earn stars by doing drawings. It's kind of like Homescapes Light, I would say, like a light version of Homescapes almost. Color in the picture, you earn a star, and then you get to repair whatever. So, there we go. There's the star. Come on. Alright. You can use memory sets power, blah, blah, blah. She's a little bit annoying. I kind of like her because she's organized, but other than that, Twilight Sparkle is kind of an annoying character. Let's do the plain wooden floor. You can't really beat a plain wooden floor. Alright, I think I'll do one more level before moving on to the next game, because this game has a pretty simple concept, you know. Draw pictures, repair the building. This is a picture of a young Fluttershy talking to a Paris sprite. I don't know why she's talking to a Paris sprite, but that's what she's up to. Let's just run through this real quick. We earn another star, we get to repaint the wall now, I guess. So, there we go. Paint walls. Purple, red, purple. I guess red's the better one, so we're gonna go with that. And Spike looks really weird hovering there. What a difference fresh coat of paint can make. Alright, so anyway, you get the idea. Moving on to the next one, My Little Pony Diary. And I'm gonna tap restore purchases right there, because I did actually buy the full version of this app with all the extra tools, like all the extra stickers and stuff. So these stickers that I'm using right now of each character, those aren't with the free version. I remember I had an iTunes gift card a long time ago, and I decided I wanted to buy the full version of this specific boring little app. I'm kidding, it's not boring, it's kind of cute. Just kind of draw. You can pick backgrounds, you can draw the characters, you can color them in. It's not that bad. I'm just gonna save this little masterpiece. And then we're gonna move on to My Little Pony Story Creator. I didn't play this one as much. I remember it didn't have a lot of like free tools. Like you had to pay for pretty much the entire app. So let's just see which characters are free. I'm pretty sure Twilight Sparkle was free. I'm pretty sure she didn't cost anything. Oh, Twilight Sparkle's all locked too. I'm telling them I'm born in 1952. I only told them I was born in 1952 with the hopes it would let me get everything for free, but I guess that didn't work, so all we can really do is change the background music, which is dumb, so we're going to move on to My Little Pony, the movie, storybook. I think that's what it's called. It just goes through the story of the movie, and I guess you get to read along. I'm not a little kid who's still learning how to read, so it's not really the kind of game I would play, but oh, apparently you can rotate it. I didn't really play this one before. I didn't know you could rotate it. I think I played it once. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going to skip through the story a little bit. As you can see, they've got pretty much all the scenes, which is pretty neat. And then at the very end, they have a song. I think it's Time to Be Awesome, or We Got This Together. One of those two. Oh, it is We Got This Together. So, got Twilight Sparkle bobbing around. A little boring. Now moving on to the very last game is My Little Pony Power Ponies. It's kind of like the last story game we just played, except this one. I think I paid like $6 to download it. It was not free. And it just goes through the story of the episode Power Ponies, kind of in a interactive kind of way. You know, you kind of get to tap the characters and make them do their actions for that scene. So it is pretty cool. Of course, we have the scene where Fluttershy turns into the big rage monster just because someone swatted a firefly. Which I wouldn't swat a firefly, but I mean, you shouldn't get mad at someone for that. At least not that mad. And then the other part of this app you can do is you can dress up the characters in their uniforms, which there are very limited options here, so yeah, that's about it.